Okay, this is my Extreme Ghostbusters Ecto 1. Rolls nice and smoothly and quietly yet. Sounds still work. Lights still flash. Now, as you can see, the white has yellowed. And it's not just from dust, which I probably should have cleaned, but... yeah, you can really see. Really see how discolored it is. I never noticed this until just right now. This label is placed a lot lower than on this side. So the switch still works to go to just the light. And even though I never understood why this feature is needed, it still works. I don't know why. And this still works. So pop that up. And that's how that still looks in there. Even this is kind of yellowed. And I still have this part just comes out. Still have that trap thing too. And you can see it still works. Put a ghost in there and traps it. But there's that. So, my plan, after giving this a whole lot of thought about it for a couple years, ever since I looked and saw how very tongue-tied, very valuable and rare the ecto 1 from the show is, I've given it some thought, and I decided to go ahead and do a restoration on it and maybe some upgrades. Now, obviously, what I need to do first is to take it apart. All the pieces are off, separated. End up having to drill out this one screw in here because it was in there so tightly from the glue, and it ended up stripping the head, so I had to drill it out. Now I gotta take these pieces and get the labels off so I can preserve them and use them later. To do that, I need to use hair dryer. Now, I'm just gonna be doing one at a time here, so I'll start with this one. Let's see. So, it should have even heat. Alright, let's try this again with this one. Decent job preserving that one. Still some backing left on it. Okay, now that I got them all off, all the labels off, you can see how bad the deterioration is. The original plastic color. How it yellowed. Gotta do some cleaning up of it, get some of that goo off. Yeah, now you can tell. Next step, cleaning up this. Okay, so I've dusted it off with just a little dust cloth here. Now I'm going to get into these corners and edges with this and Q-tips. And I just want to take and put just a little capful in here. And then just take and dip the edge in there. And then start going along the edges. And you can just take another rag, any rag, and just do a wipe down after you get the section done. And if you want, I can also just go along in here like so. We'll clean out the grooves and the track if you want. Looks like there's looks like a little bit of dust left in the corner. and dust free. Also, this method can be used to actually safely clean some stickers. Okay, so this is all cleaned up. Now the next step I'm gonna do is taking color painting all this molded detail so it all shows up, even back here, because since the windows are clear and we can see through it. Speaking of windows, this is where you can either continue using a Q-tip or dip the rag into the cap. You gotta be careful how you hold this, because you don't want it to break or anything. And it's perfectly clear. And also cleaned up the steering wheel too, which looks good that way. You can do that all of them wherever it is needed to be needed. Okay, here we are in the outside my yard, and I'm gonna spray paint it. Now, what I'm using is Ultra Cover Paint and Plus Primer Gloss White Rust-Oleum. Gotta shake it real good. And now that's the first coat, so you let the first coat dry out. And then do more. And it looks like air bubbles popping in these. Okay. Okay, so here it is, all restored and put together. Now, as you can see, I don't have these labels on here permanently. They're just for show, so you can see this part of how it's restored. And you can see I did do some extra detailing. And the doors detailed, as well as this back one here. And over here I added a little detailing on the control panel with the buttons. And on the interior, you can see I put in some detailing here on the back. Now, I was going to save these details and reuse them, but I have these water slide decals that I can put on that are gonna be a little bit better. And right there I put the little Cadillac logo there. And the engine compartment now has all that molded detailing all painted up and looking nice. And this is how it is without all the labels. And incidentally, everything still works. And you can see the glass is a lot cleaner now looking. I just had to do that. Alright. Now, originally I got these labels for a different project, but now since I'm doing this one, I can do these. Because I have, for the other project I had in mind, I've decided to do go a different route. So, yeah, I'm gonna put these on here. And give it a lot more better looking. Alright. Now to do... hate when I get tongue tied like that. Now to go to the next step. Alright, so here it is, all upgraded with some of the labels. So I'll go in close here, and here you can see on this side I have it so it says Ghostbusters, we're ready to believe you. And the phone number, call us, we believe you. And right there, Ghostbusters, a nice label decal there. And a little ecto 1A license plate. No, technically it wouldn't be license plate ecto 1A, but yeah. Also, let's get that little symbol there. And these are all chrome, in case I didn't mention that before. And here on this side it says Ghostbusters, we're back for hire. We're on a teleprompter. Oh, and you may have noticed before I was having a little trouble with the door. That's because if you tighten these two screws up too far, that'll affect how easy the door opens. And then here for the back, you can see here in the back, got this nice logo here, and up here, small Ghostbusters with a little bit of the striping, and I break for ghosts. And soon this will, if this will stay, got this license plate here because it's got these extra ecto 1 because they're the only ecto plates I got. And it doesn't look like it wants to stay here. May have to glue it on. Okay, so I dropped it in some more water and let it sit in there for a bit, and now it seems to want to be staying. Now, one thing I didn't mention because I didn't do it before, because I didn't realize I needed it until I was putting on the back labels. I did this little top edge of the door in silver trim. And also, I don't think I mentioned it, but just in case, I chromed out the wheels. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching.